Greetings, Internet. My name is Chris. I'm back in ESO and I'm on the PTS right now. This here is my template character, Swamp Arse. I like him, he's beautiful. Well, Swamp Arse is the actual name, to be honest. So I've got an interesting setup here. I got the 5 pieces of Leeching. You can see there's 2 increased healing taken. That's 8% from having those 2 buffs. And then another 5% from having these 5 pieces of heavy armor. And then we get 30% increased healing from Igneous Shield. We get 8% from Coagulating Blood. Champion points, we get 16% from quick recovery, having 100 points in that. We get 25% up from having 100 points in blessed. And then lastly we get 9% from quick to mend, the argonian passive. So if you haven't figured it out already, I'm just gonna show you how crazy the self heals are with Coagulating Blood, basically. Using this essentially. Alright, so we're gonna hop off here. Activate Coagulating Blood, Igneous Shield, jump, hit the ground, heal. Okay, so if you can see up in the top right corner here, it says 19,143. Then we divide that by the damage we took, that was 28,651. And we get, let's see, we get 66.8%. So that means that our Coagulating Blood did 66.8% of our missing health as a heal, which is fucking mental, especially if you consider the fact that Battle Spirit reduces the healing you take by 50%. 50%. And this is in Cyrodiil with Battle Spirit active. So let's go to the corner here. Let's go outside where we're not affected by Battle Spirit, and you can see the real craziness. So 66.8% of our missing health was healed with Coagulating Blood. That is just crazy. Okay, I'm in Stormhaven now. That loading took a little bit, so I'll just skip right through it. You can see all the template characters loading in here. Alright, so we're gonna test it out again. You can see we don't have any debuff like Battle Spirit. I'm just gonna actually make sure, light and medium. Okay. Just so you can see again. Rapid mending 5%. 9% from quick to mend. We have Igneous Shield 30%. Coagulating Blood 8%, 25% from blessed, 16% from quick recovery. Just crazy. Alright, let's do the same we did before. Let's jump off here. Hit the ground. We took... Okay, so let's see, we healed 12,130. We divide that by the damage we took, which was 13,966. Look at this. 86.8% of our missing health. Fucking nuts. 86.8% of our missing health with Coagulating Blood as the heal. It's just insanity. I don't know why this heal is affected. I mean, it makes sense that it would be nerfed by the Battle Spirit, but even you saw, even with Battle Spirit on, it does 66.8%. It doesn't even do half. Like, it should technically do what, 43%, but it still does 66%. And this is, as far as I can tell, having an argonian Dragonknight with this kind of setup is the way to get the highest amount of healing. I think we can actually boost it a little bit. Let's get a heavy helmet from somewhere. Jolting arms. Let's do that. Let's just put these two on. Now our heavy armor goes up. Yeah, instead of 5%, that's 7%. So let's see how big of a difference that is. Let's activate Coagulating Blood. Igneous Shield, jump. Okay, we took 14k damage. We take the healing, which is 13,038 divided by 14,814, and we actually get a lesser, no, actually a higher heal. It's just 88%, and that's if we run 7 pieces of heavy armor. So you can see those 2% from that actually didn't get diminished or anything. It's like they were just added onto the already existing percentage, which is really weird. I think the way some of the skills, or not some of the skills, but some of the buffs, they act with each other, make it so that instead of like being percentages of percentages, they just add on to each other, which is really strange. So yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's really weird. Alright, so this is a sorcerer I made. It's also an argonian. I'm using the Clan for Yourself heal. I have 7 pieces of heavy armor. I have the 9% from the racial. I have 25% from blessed and 16% from quick recovery. Okay, so I just pointed out my health there. And then that's the Clan for Yourself heal. And if you can see in the bottom left, I'm calculating. So my max health is 20,930 something. I can't really see it here on the small screen. But here I'm calculating it, and it makes 62.3%. So with this setup, you can boost your Clan for Yourself heal to a lot more. Okay, so for this last bit here, I'm just gonna show you a few fights on this Swamp Arse tune here. And that's a funny name. I like it. This guy here, I fight 4 times. I win 4 out of 5 fights. The first time I ever fought this guy, he killed me immediately almost. But I really kicked this guy's ass after that. And I give him every opportunity to have the upper hand. I let him start the fights because he starts from stealth. You see, there's the first kill. I get about 100 Telvar stones from that. Nice cheer, because I took my revenge. See, here I'm looking over my achievements while he jumps me. This guy was not responding, but I was messaging him a lot. Just saying like, oh, that's nice damage, stuff like that. You might be able to see it later in the video, but he's not responding at all. And you can see here, I just waited my banner for him to return. /idle 2 because I'm a badass. Let's see, he returns here. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I'm running with the Molite Kina set, which has a special effect that's activated after 3 light attacks. But you get very tunnel vision trying to activate it. See, that's the second one. He jumps me again. In the background, I noticed that there's a horror coming towards us. And you can see here in a second, I actually typed to him while I'm running away from him. See, horror, I just typed that to him. And I'm just trying to pull us away from it because I don't want to die to an NPC in a duel. That would kind of suck. And you can see here, 1, 2, 3. No, there we go. Okay, that's the Molite Kina set. It increases your spell and weapon damage by 50%. No, not 50%, by 600. But it takes all your skills and make them cost 50% more. Also your ultimates. Here, I think the guy has left or whatever, so I'm just like taking out these NPCs here. And of course he fucking jumps me while I'm trying to kill him. Yep. See, that's one NPC down. I think I only aggroed one, which helped a lot. If you've noticed a green mist on the ground, that's the Leeching Plate set that I'm running. And you can see me spinning my camera around a lot, trying to see if there's anything coming towards me. And that's the 4th kill. This is a different guy. I actually helped him out, and then I asked him if he wanted to duel. He said okay. You see, the outline on him right now is the new tap target. I don't really like it because it doesn't work very well, but it allows you to see people through things like that. You can see his outline through the tree, for example. And you can see there I tried to line of sight his Atronach, but he was not falling for it. I see some green mist there. I really like the Leeching Plate. It's definitely going to be one of those sets that I'm going to try to get once the Imperial City comes out for the live servers. Because it's really good. It has a chance when you take damage to put a mist on a target that's damaging you, and while it does damage, it also heals you for that damage. Plus, I think the heal can be affected by certain damage increasing attacks as well as healing increased attacks or buffs. See, here in a second I get a banner ready. I don't have my precious Blessing of the Potentate set, which I fucking adore because it reduces your ultimate cost, but I still get a banner up. Okay, look at this. He does the heavy attack of Overload. I stun him because you can interrupt that, and then I kill him with that. That's actually something a lot of people don't know. You can interrupt a lot of attacks, and it's really good if you're a Dragonknight and using Flame Lash. Don't know if you noticed there, that's a guy who's been following me for a bit. He's trying to kill me while I'm fighting these NPCs, or maybe he's waiting. I think he actually ends up waiting, even though he did hit me with a dot. Okay, I killed the ads. You can see him there for a second. He disappears, reemerges, fight ensues. And he's of course a vampire because why not? That's actually the reason why he loses, which is kind of funny. So speaking of things you can interrupt, watch his attack right here. That one you can interrupt the drain thing, whatever it is. So I interrupt that, synergize it for a heal, and he dies. This guy I accidentally attract the attention of, so I try to basically just run away from him, because if you look in the top right corner, I'm just doing the quest right now. Because there's quests for each district, and I thought I would just do them. I get him out here, and then I have a banner ready in the bottom. I don't know if you notice. I go through, line of sight, drop banner, so he has to walk through it at least for a little bit of damage. He doesn't fall for it, unfortunately. And you can see I tried to trigger my Molokina set in a few seconds, which actually almost gets me killed, which I don't like about the set. It might be good for PvE, but for PvP it's like you really gotta know when to trigger it. Okay, I think after this I try to do it. I heal up, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, there we go. See, that's a Molokina set. I almost die, as I said. Plus my heal costs twice its normal cost, which is not that great. But you can see this guy, he starts to realize, oh shit, I can't do anything. He's probably out of resources, is what I think. Because you can see he's using Vigor, but he's not using anything else. And then I kill him. Thanks for watching.